Hello. Middle of the day. Yeah. Hanging out. Okay. So I have the wasp nest. Ta-da. And I have the one that I am working on right now. Also ta-da. It's coming along. Okay, I'm currently on row 19. And on row 19, I begin filling the body with the plastic bags. Oh, butts. I should grab some bags. That's okay. I can still do that. I did have this posted in, on this page in the files section. I called it a hornet's nest, though. I don't know. It's fine. It's not the same, but I'm sure that's comparable. But yeah, so I'm getting somewhere. Getting somewheres. I think it'll look even better when I start stuffing it, but dang it. Okay. So it turns out that this is mushroom, and I had maybe forgotten that, I don't know, the sun might have bleached it out a little bit. But I think this color that I got, it's taupe in Karen 1 pound. Well, it doesn't look close on camera here, but it does in real life. It's darn close. Way closer than it looks on there. So, good for me, I guess. So I know I've been playing with, I've been playing with this guy. But I also have, I believe, 2 little dudes in this box. So I think I might open these up and see what kind of damage I can get into. What kind of trouble can I make today? Alright, I kind of want to see what I got. I have, everything's fine. Don't have a freak out. Everything's okay. Alright, I have this guy who very similarly attaches. Oh, there's arrows, Lisa. There's arrows on it. Boom. Maybe I'll just put one in one room and one in another. That's such a good idea. Okay, that guy comes out. This goes on the table. Cool. Okay. So there's that guy. Love it. That was super simple too. I love when it's easy. Okay, well, good news. There's instructions for this. Okay, great. I do have a hank winder. Alright, that's what this is. Okay, so mine comes in a plastic dude. No spiders, no spiders, no spiders. Okay, we can put this together. Alright, there's that. Directions. How to use. Okay, they're calling it a skein holder, but really this is a hank winder. Okay, so this one is plastic. Okay. Here's what we got. So it looks like, read the directions. Stop at this. Read the directions. It's not funny. Oh, in English. Set the clamp to the edge of the table, holding it by a turn knob shown in the picture. Hang the skin on the stuff. Spread it out. When just, what? Oh, you can adjust the height too. That's great. Okay. Loosen this do? Okay, what's that? What's this do? Oh, I'm not strong enough. Oh! Okay, wait a minute. Ready, tidy. Alright, well, I'm not wanting to do that then. What's this do? Nothing yet. Okay. Fasten. Oh! Oh, God! Okay, this attaches to the table, but why can't I loosen anything? Or frankly, tighten anything? Okay, this isn't. Am I crazy? Okay, not crazy. Keep trying. Now, okay, this loosens. I can't tell what. Okay, well, this makes it twirl. I'm not doing a very good job. Okay. Fasten knob clamp. Set the clamp to the edge of the table, holding it by left hand. Turn the knob to the right, as shown in the directions. It won't even open. I can't turn the knob. It's like it's stuck on something. Isn't this supposed to be easy? This is supposed to be easy. I feel like maybe it is easy and I'm just being silly. Hold on. Loose is this way. But it can't turn because this is in the way. I think I need fill. This isn't helpful. This is not good. No buts. Okay, so why does that do that? I feel like I'm missing something very easy. Okay, this pulls away, but it can't because it's locked, and I can't turn it. Okay, I can turn. This piece. Okay. But that's not. This is really hard. Why is this so hard? I hope. Thank you. I am having a fabulous Thursday. How are you, Beth? Are you having a happy Thursday? How about your surgery? Are you doing that? Did that happen already? But it shouldn't be stuck on this thing. Maybe these directions more. Hold on. I think that's it. Oh my god, that's it. Okay. Whoa. Fasten knob clamp. Set the clamp to the edge of the table and holding it by the left hand, turn the knob to the right, as shown in the illustration. Right. Yes, you can adjust that, but okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Jeez. I'm probably gonna hit the thing, but that's okay. Is this that thick of a table? I didn't think it was. Okay, great. I think my dining table is thicker than this sucker. What in the world? Alright. Clamp it down. Now, this, I don't know why. But you can choose which way it goes this way. That's great. Turn that back up. And I think you should be able to pull. How does this come out? These arms come out. There they go. Ta-da! Hi, Melanie. Okay, I figured out my thing here. Woo! We can change the height. No! Alright, so this is a hank winder. This whole, I don't think yes I do. Well, I guess not. Those aren't really hanks, are they? Okay, hanks are the, not balls of yarn, but balls of yarn that are like braided and twisted instead of like in a ball or in a cake or in a no-go. So this helps get those undone. And you just like undo it and lay it around. You would open this. It holds it. And it'll spin as I'm rotating. Like this will spin as I'm rotating this guy. And we can make a ball out of the hank. So. And Phil did not mean to buy me this. It just came with it came with this guy. You don't need to have expensive ones, I'll tell you that. They all work just great. They all work the same and they all work real good. So, this is cool. I might leave it up. I don't know. But I do think I want to put this one out on the table in the other room. So I have multiple places to wind my yarn. I don't know why I'm going to need that, but I'm going to need it. No, I'm not. Well, cool. I did a thing. It took me a minute. Thanks for hanging in there. Okay, maybe I'll take you with me to go grab... Oh, I can show you the plants. I can show you the plants that I have going. Yeah, let's go grab some bags. Let's go. I'll keep you as steady as I can so you don't get motion sick. I replaced my Scentsy warmers today. I guess not the warmers, the wax. Ooh! It smells good in my whole house. Whole house! Okay, where did I put... Alright, here's one bag. What are you guys into today? Anything fun? You out there tearing it up? Getting in it? Doing anything good? I've done a ton of crap over the last 2 days. Like chores and things. But I'm really getting it organized in here. It's kind of nice. I feel like we're at different phases now in Oscar's life where, like, for a loose example, I don't need to use my 3-tier cart for breastfeeding stuff anymore. I can remove the 3-tier cart out of his room. That way it makes space for, like, a little mini bookshelf or something for him. Okay. I'm sorry, it's going to be really loud. Ooh. I need to start to fill this in. So it's about 25, roughly 25. I don't know. I brought more than 25 bags. I'm using the brown ones, mostly because that's what I have available, but also because it's brown. So, you know, I feel like if I were to use white ones or black ones, you could see them through some of the, like, smaller holes. Okay, and it says to add quite a few. That way it kind of holds its shape. Alright, I think that's good. Nope, let's do more. It's so big. How big is baby? So big. So big. Alright. More like 35. Jeez. Okay. That's enough with the noise, don't you think? Okay. Alright, I can see what we're doing. It's going to take like 100 because it's huge. This one's not that big. Why is it so much bigger? Well, maybe it'll chill out when I, like, string it up. Stretch it some. Maybe. Okay, I like what's happening. Alright, let's keep going. I'm keeping track of which row I'm on too. Very important to do. Don't want to get lost. Well, because I have like row 13 through 28. Good luck keeping track of that crap. Chain 2 and then use the random stitch technique across, moving 3 stitches or removing 3 stitches each row. So I'm not trying to keep track of 7 things at once. So that's why I write it down. Way easier. way easier. Well, I set that up way too fast, I think. As much as time as it took me. Okay, on 19. I think that was 25. Whatever, this is really cool. I'm making a cool thing. I wonder if on the one I did like a row of all the same thing. Maybe I'll try that again. It's a little bit noticeable, but not really. It's like a stabilizing row. Which every once in a while you need a round in your project to like stable stuff. You can do so much fancy footwork, but you gotta stabilize it. You can't, it'll just, it's not, we're not making lace, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put these little feet up a little bit. Yeah, I've been really busy. I planted 2 plants today. I repotted some plants today. I propagated some plants today. Did all sorts of goodies. We are like reorganizing the nest. Well, I am. Reclaiming some of my space. Is a little more how it feels. This weather is beautiful. I hope you guys are able to go out and enjoy some of it. So I am not working today or tomorrow. Saturday, my parents are coming over. Now let's do a couple more of these. They're staying until Sunday because I work Sunday. No, maybe I'll go a couple more of these. It's gonna be good. We got lots of goodies to do. We may even go to the Air Force Museum. Might be a cool idea. That's more for me though. Man, I can smell those scents all the way in here. I was trying to keep track of how long this takes me to make by like setting a timer each time I sat down to do it. But I forgot to do that. I was watching the special on Amazon Prime about the Duggar family, like the 18 and counting family on TLC. Ooh, I had no idea. That just, all that blows my mind. I mean, I remember growing up with that show, like John and Kate plus 8, and then like the Little People Big World, and 18 Kids and Counting. I remember when they moved into that big beautiful house. Nutso. I remember when John and Kate broke up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think these take too long for me to do. I feel like I make really good progress each time I sit down and do this. I think I did 1, 2, 3 rows last night, and that's, well, higgledy-piggledy, that's hard to tell on this guy. I took a second to wipe down the rug mat things we have in our kitchen, because I feel like my feet were just turning black. And I'm like, I know we be wiping this floor up way more than that. Especially right now because it's summer. And if you don't wipe up after every time you feed the baby, there's going to be ants. So I've been really trying to clean up and wipe up as well. Not just broom, but like get a wet moppy situation going. I'm like, why are my feet so black? This is ridiculous. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's probably these mats, because I stand here in the kitchen and wash stuff all the time. Alright, I think I dropped 3 stitches. Pretty sure. Cool, so that was 1 round. See, it doesn't take very long. I'm gonna need more bags. I only have 1 more bag of bags. Oh my god. This thing is going to be able to be seen far and wide. The neighbors are going to be calling about it. Not my neighbors. Your neighbors. Okay, so cross off 19. Now we're on 20. Okay, 8 more to go, and then we can join it up. Or at least that's what the directions think is going to be happening. I was hoping to get done with this one and start on another one. I think I'm just going to sell them. I think I should just... Here I've got 5 of these. Who wants one? That's a good idea. Or a terrible one. I don't know. I don't know how I can mail these in just like a bubble mailer. A box would be silly. Yeah, like one of those white with the gray on the inside. Yeah. I wasn't ready. I went to Siebenthaler's today. That, for those not in Ohio, Siebenthaler's is a home, like a gardening, just plants. It's just plants and trees, and you can have like a consult on how to completely redo all of your landscaping. You can go for bulk stuff. It's great. They've got huge nursery situation going on. And they have like an inside plant place, outside shady, annuals, perennials. perennials, however you want to say it. I really like it there. It is just down the street. And I like to go there compared to Lowe's because there's just, it's a little more beautiful and a lot more relaxed. There's less like high tension energy there, which is great. It's very like, hey everybody, let's play in the dirt. Oh, I bought these plants. And less, oh my god, let's get out of here. Am I making the right choices on my home improvement project? Oh, it's too packed. How do I maneuver through here? And then where is the associate? So that would be Lowe's, I think. Lowe's, Home Depot. So $7 is a little bit more, dare I say, intimate. Okay, we need to do a joining one, and then I only have one more to drop before. Okay, good. I've been trying to space out where I drop my stitches so you can't see it. Alright, we're coming up on the end of another row. Get ready. I don't know what to do tonight. Like, well, obviously finish this, but okay, this is our last one we're gonna drop. I did a double crochet together. That's been my favorite way to drop stitches so far. I feel like it's a little bit harder to see, and it looks like less of an oopsies in the spot. The only thing I'm having trouble with, I think, this time around and with this pattern is on this one, I can't really see. Oh, I guess I can. A little bit. You can see it a little on camera. You can see just a smidge where my seam is. On this one, I feel like it's really evident. I don't know. Again, it's probably just because like that one's gotten stretched out and probably manhandled a little bit more, and this one is like spanking new, so I could just relax and chill out. And just enjoy the ride. Ah! Okay. Today I got 2 elephant ears, and they are both called Black Magic. They're dark purple. They're beautiful. Love it, love it. All right, that was another row. Now I'm on 21. Ooh, apple orchard. Man, that's a good one. Falling apples. Oh, hi, Steph. Aw, Oscar. Yee. You could probably hear my voice. If you hear my voice, it might be Bad News Bears. Okay. Getting started. New row. Row 21. I'm going to drop the stitch sooner than later. I'm going to have to do it a lot sooner now because the rows end so much faster. Missed my baby today. After the live, I'm going to get his water table ready. I don't know if I'm going to have Phil pick him up or not. I a little bit just want to do this and get dinner ready. No, he sees you. I should. Oh, hi, Bubby. Hi. Mwah. Mwah. Mommy loves you. Mommy misses you too. yeah, I feel like our house, like outside, be looking pretty good right now. Been doing a good job fixing up and cleaning up and making it look like people live here and they care about it. I'm sure the neighbors appreciate it. My husband met mine, not across the street, but diagonal the street. You know what I'm saying? Neighbor, last year when he was doing the outside, I was inside with Oscar, either nursing or trying to get him to sleep. But Phil was outside working on the, what is that called? The pavers that keep the mulch from getting into the grass. So he was putting those in and like establishing where the garden actually is, because there really wasn't much of that when we moved in. Okay, let's do but now I forget where I was going with all of that. Oh yeah, so my across the street diagonal neighbor, she was walking her kids yesterday while I was outside with Oscar, and she introduced herself formally, and she's like, "I'm sorry it took me so long, like we move in a couple months." Naturally, like, I think that's just mom being mom, so I think that's okay. Totally understand that. Like, yeah, I wanted to come over, 24 months ago and say hi to you, but I haven't, because I'm not really sure why. I guess I've been busy with something, but I couldn't tell you what it was. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have to go boating with my parents soon. I wonder if they'll bring over the boat. Cat, it's a sticky wicket up there. Be ready. Oh crap, I gotta join. Boop. Here you go, bud. Over here. Okay. Bless me. I think I should be using a smaller hook. Maybe. I feel a little bit like, well, that one's a little spaced out too. That's fine. Bless me. It's a little dusty. Yeah, the Black Magic elephant ears look super cool. Maybe I'll take a picture and put it in the page from some of the planting I did today. I also split one of the hosta. That way it kind of evens out the front. Well, it evens out the front side. But I don't, my front is a little bit of a calamity. There's a bleeding heart in the middle of everything, naturally. And then, oh wait, I gotta get rid of one more? Yeah, I think just one more, because, yeah, okay. Okay, that one I joined together 2 half crochets, 2 half doubles. Oh, Okay, this one is number 21. Cool beans. Now I'm on 22. Yeah, these rows aren't taking very long now because they're all super, they're getting smaller by 3 each row. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep the really big one. And I'll do my best to make the other ones not massive. I grabbed 3 bags of bags. Sorry, they're probably so loud. Oh, I hate that for you. I'm so sorry. Prototype. Tiny. I'm using a worst weight yarn, which is exactly the same. I'm probably using a one size. G is one size smaller than an H hook. I don't know. Oh, it's looking good. Okay. So I'm on 22. Yes. I don't know. Okay. Double. Down to half. Single, single. I'll do 2 singles together. That's 2. Man, I remember when Oscar was a baby and we just hung out in the bed together. I would be crocheting, he would be napping. Alright, I already did 2. I miss that. I miss just day after day. We were hanging out in the bed. You can do much of it later. A little potato. Okay. Anybody else got anything good? I'm just pleased with how much I bought 3 plants today. Okay. I got Pathos. Yes. And the elephant ear. And traveling dude. which I don't think is what it's actually called. And it's called that now, but not what it's originally called. Yeah, traveling, creeping, traveling. I was going to buy a $44 propagating tube set thing. It had 5 different ones. They were all kind of connected together, but you could also fold them and turn them in, so that way, like, if you didn't need to use all 5, you could hide or tuck some away. Some were long, some were short. It looked like almost like a flute. It was pretty cool. I think I might go back tomorrow and buy it. The lady was really funny. She was seeing my indecision. Well, they also had it nicely displayed, and I didn't want to mess up their display because they only had one. Naturally. Okay, so that was 22. Now I'm on 23. Okay, let me hold it this way. Let's come together. Yeah, I have some vacation time to use before I lose it. Did not lose my mind, lose the vacation time. I don't have any hanks I can throw on here real fast. Everything I've got. I could open one of those and see what it's like. Maybe I'll do that. I'll have to move some stuff around, but that's okay. You did just see me wrap this hook 3 times. Actually, just the one. 1, 2. It's nice to just relax for a little bit. Been really working hard, I feel like. We're being really productive. I get so much done in a day. It's great. Well, also, it's just like clean up, reset for the next day. So I don't know how productive that actually is. Alright, there's 2. I've never opened those other ones. I don't even know what they are. But I did buy them to try them, and I thought like maybe a cool scarf or like a shawl or something with them would be really good. And I really like those colors. I don't know. Maybe we'll open that up and we'll see how that goes, because I think that would be one that we could easily make into a ball. Oh, Scentsy one was making me hungry. It's coming along. Maybe I'll take myself for a little walk. Oh, I gotta do one more. Okay, that was 2 singles together. Oop, don't do 2 doubles together. I don't need to do that anymore. And then right into the top of the first one. Okay. Now I'm on 24. Getting close. Almost done. This is great. What is that? A bird? Yes. There's like something that keeps catching my eye, and I know you guys keep seeing me look out the window that's over here, but it's a bird. It's okay though. Okay, it's one together. Let's think about the Duggar story again. Ooh, buddy. It's really frustrating. It's fine. Or like Duck Dynasty. Oh, I hope they never poke holes in all of them. I would hate that. Mostly because I found that show to be very entertaining and quite funny. Hold on, back up. I don't like this. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think I've only connected. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Okay. Doing good. 2 connected. Yeah, what do I want to do tonight? I'm totally done doing all these chores, that's for sure. I've done a great job keeping up with all sorts of garbage around here. Maybe just keep making these, because I might finish this one on camera. Alright, this one is number 3 for this row. I did a half double together, or sorry, I did a double together. Okay, 25. I'm gonna need to grab more bags. It's huge! I mean, I thought that one was big. This one's even bigger. Yikes. You can see right where. I think it's because it's fine. It's fine. But I can't account for why this is so much bigger this time. It's crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go on another adventure. So I can grab more bags. It's going well. But it's so much bigger than this. You can really see it now. Oh my god. Ooh. Unless it gets really small really fast. Maybe I'll drop 4 this time. And we'll see how it goes. Okay. I'm on 25. 2 and chain 2. Oh, buddies. Been trying to think if COVID has changed anything for me now at this point. Like, is there a reason, or like, do I do something new that I didn't before? Or a behavior that has stuck around? I haven't come up with anything. Oop, I need to drop a stitch soon. Here we go, I'll do it with this. And I think I'm pretty much regulated to the before times. Nope, don't do that. Hold on. Alright, let's 2 more together. This is using a lot of yarn. I told myself I used about half the skein in my directions. It's only 2 pages. I mean, it's not like this whole thing takes forever, and it's like big print, because who likes to try to look at all that tiny crap? Nobody. When I left room you could fit in some notes and stuff. But yeah, we're just hanging. I wouldn't want to just sit in my living room and crochet by myself, would I? Couldn't just sit there and pay attention to some sort of show. Are you guys watching anything cool? Yeah, so you've heard me talk about the Duggar thing a couple times. I watched that. I was watching Suits. Like, he has a nice suit. Suits. That was okay. It felt like the lawyer version of White Collar. So, it was fine. Okay, I think I only connected one. Oh, no, there's one. No, I think I only connected one so far. I was like, oh, shoot. That seems like two together. Okay, let's do... That's my second one. Oh no! I have to back up. Oh, but I did such a good job. Okay. Hi, Ashley. Miss you, miss you. I'm here crocheting. I am working on a wasp's nest. Hornet's nest. That keeps away the other hornets. I know, how about that? Okay. Okay. 26. I'm gonna need I wonder if it's so much bigger because I'm doing it differently here. I don't know. I'm a little unsure. So we meet with the roofers next week. Yikes. You know, these are just like adult things I didn't think I would do. Like pick out shingles. And I'm really not like gonna get caught up in this stupid little, but I just didn't expect my life to be going this way. If you would have told me 10 years ago, so you're going to be a store manager, you're going to have a husband and a baby and a house, and you're going to be picking out shingles for a new roof. Just hang in there, girlfriend. Just hang in there. I would have told you that you were absolutely crazy. You had the wrong person. I really like joining the half doubles. Okay. How many have I already put together? One. That was number 2. Oh, it's going well so far. Yeah, new roof was not on my bingo card for this year or for this house. Yeah, while we lived here, that was not a thing that I thought we were going to need to do. But really, we're just trying to get new gutters. Turned into getting a roof. Which is a real grown-up investment, you know? Alright, this one is number 3 that I have put together. Okay, this is your sign. Unclench your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Chill out. Take a breath. Okay, we're going to need to go on a little trip. A little trip together. 27. We are going to be on row 27. Gotta fill it up with more. Or not. I don't know. We can just smush it some and then it gets smaller. But we still need... How much? I see. It's a big hole still. Let's get more. Let's go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I feel like if I'm gonna crochet by myself. Oh my gosh, it's so much better with the balls that I fixed. Yes, it is. We got some more balls to fix, but I'll get there. Okay. I don't know if I just like crocheting with you or what. Or what? Like, do I think I'm gonna fall asleep if you're not here? But I'll show you these plants. I'm propagating this one. I just planted that one from propagating it. I got this guy going. Look at this leaf coming out. What? And tell me, what is that? This guy, just propagated him. Oh yeah. And I just bought this guy. This is the traveling dude. I don't think it's dude. I think it's something else. And then I got this guy up here. Hello. I know. How quickly did this become the plant page? It's fine. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Also, hold on. You have to check out this plant. He looks so cool. He looks like a dragon. Dragon plant. How pretty. How pretty, hanging in the window. So this is the dragon plant. Oh, isn't it neat? It's pretty cool. I'm a fan. Look like little dragon heads. So, thought I'd share. This is the room that all those bags of yarn and big mess was before. And now it's somewhat organized. We got some toys. We had bookshelves put in. Oh, yes. I've had to baby proof a little bit. Riddle me this. I don't know where our cat toy went. Cat has a toy that gives him treats. And I do not know where it has gone. It's so strange. Like, it lives in the living room. Or we put it up on top of... Got a pick at the naked lady. Ah. Yeah, we have a cat toy that dispenses treats. It's kind of like a Weeble Wobble. And then I put it up on the entertainment center in the mornings so that Oscar doesn't get into it. But I don't know where the toy went. I bet it's in one of Oscar's baskets. I bet. Like baskets of toys. God, this is so big. Woo! It's smaller than when I smooshed it, but... Okay. What do we think? Wait, if I hold it this way, it looks better. Hold it this way. That's pretty good. Especially for a pattern I made up. Shoot. And I haven't done it in years. Okay, I'm on 27. Don't forget. There was a time where I had stopped crocheting and I started again, and I crocheted so much in one sitting. This was actually on our way to Florida. I crocheted so much in one sitting that I had little blisters on my fingers. How nice. How nice. I don't think I'm closing this up at number... Well, maybe that's how it stays small, I guess. I don't know. Can't remember. It's fine. Man, sometimes work's really funny. I met a customer this week. She was wonderful. Her friend was also wonderful. So the friend goes to the bathroom, and the woman goes, man, I just don't, sometimes she says blah 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 blah. I just don't know what medicine, what like what medication she's on. And I'm like, wow, you just... She just wanted someone to talk the same, the same beats like she was. Because her friend would just... Lots of babbling. It was fine. It was just two ladies shopping, so of course they're going to get some babble. This one was really doing it, and was really wearing the woman out. It's kind of funny. But she just wanted to talk. She really just wanted to talk, it seemed like. Because after, she was coming to me saying some things, and she's like, well, my friend just quit drinking 2 months ago. I'm like, well, what are you guys doing later? You getting some lunch, having some margs? She's like, well, she just quit drinking. And I'm like, God, what do you do with all that free time? Because drinking takes time. It takes up time. And, you a little bit got a plan for it. You know what I mean? And then what do you do with all that time? She's like, right? I know. And I'm like, I don't know what, to have with my steak. But, I mean, water, but that's not quite as yummy. So, kudos to people who do quit drinking. Because that's, I don't know what you do with all your free time. I guess it would be doing cool things like crocheting and planting the plants and gardening and propagating and researching and Googling the plants. I think this is number 3. Ah. Cool. Okay, we're on number 28. This should be our last one. At the end of row 28, slip stitch to join and close body. Fasten off and weave in the ends. Well, we have a lot to go. How did I do it then? This is not helpful. It's not helpful. How do you think I did that? And I don't think that's like proportionately pointy enough. Okay. Maybe we do 30. The weekend, yeah, parents over Saturday. We'll probably do like pool stuff here. We could do Air Force Museum. That would be cool. I want to go to the zoo and stuff. Like, learn how to go places with my baby. He's got to learn how to be in public. Like, that's a good thing to teach your kids, how to be in public. I think we need... a lot more bags. I'm gonna make some adjustments to my next one. Like, maybe use mushroom instead of this buff. I'm not sure why. The yarn should technically be the same weight. And I'll use a smaller hook. Even smaller, I guess. That would make it tighter. It would make the whole thing tighter and smaller. So that's not what I'm seeing in that one. What I'm seeing in that one is maybe this seam has something to do. Why it's so much bigger? Well, that's okay. Maybe this one goes on a really big house. Yeah, maybe this one just goes on a really big house. So they only need 1 instead of 2. was that my first time joining? Yes. Woo! Do you guys have any good summer plans? We're taking one trip. That'll be good. One, two, and three. Okay. Yeah, I think 30 rounds will do it. All right, now I'm like really focused. Really want to finish this. Really want to finish this here with you. So we're getting there. We're so close. Nope, not that. Okay. That is another round. 28. Now we're on 29. I could have just put these in order, but of course I just scattered these numbers around the page. Okay, that was number 1. That's number 2. I need to contact Tracy and see if I can drop those blankets off sometime this week. That'd be good. Oh, something they don't tell you about being a grown-up is that sometimes crap takes longer than you think. So, for instance, I went to the bank today and deposited a check from our insurance company so we can do the roof. And they're like, cool, you can have this money in 5 days. Well, I'm glad I came today because I owe them money in about 5 days. The roofing company, that is. I owe them money in about 5 days. So glad I stopped by today and did not wait. I also picked up my prescription today, just in case. Some more. We're gonna have to go to the grocery store and dig in that recycling spot. I think I'm done. I could just close this like this, I guess, and then it's this big. It's just really bulbous. I thought it would be... Yeah, maybe I should do a gauge for this. Because I think it needs to be... like filled, you know? Yeah, a little more like that. And then okay. No more touching, I love it. Ah! The perfect shape, I have achieved it. I just keep stuffing bags in. This is like 40 bags. Maybe even 50. Okay. Going to keep going. I'm on number 30. It's so great. Look. But it's so big. Alright, get over that it's big. Get over that. Next one won't be big. We'll use a different yarn. We'll see how that goes. If it super sucks, I'll go back to this one. And they'll just be big. That's fine. They can just be big. This is number 1. That's number 2. This is number 3. And I did decide to do them all 3 in different stitch sizes. To maybe not be so obvious. The seam, I feel like, is just really obvious. I'm not sure about that. So I think what I did was stitch it up and pull it. I think I want to go one more round. I'm glad I have record of all of this. So when I go to do my next one and I'm like, why am I on row 40? Well, and I think this is why. I think I've been only taking 2 away each time I go because of how I've been starting the row. Because I don't think last year I would have done that. Like the way that I'm doing it now, I have a lot more experience than when I made this. So I think I'm just starting my rows off differently, which is, I think, adding a stitch to each row as I'm trying to take some away. It's okay. I think that's it. I think I figured it out. Still pleased. Still pleased. I'm not really sure how to make those corrections on the directions, though. How do I articulate? One more row. 32. Okay, I'm going to try to do the thing. So not into that one, but into this one. But that's a stitch. I think I've been dropping one fewer stitch, which is why it's so huge. But why my seam is nice and straight. Oh, but maybe more noticeable. It's okay. Maybe I will stick with the same yarn for my next one. Same hook. Different strategy when starting a new round. Because it should be this long. That was number 2. This one is number 3. I don't know, because when I do this, I'm not sure. Maybe that was it. All right, now I feel confident going through and just closing it up. Because now what you can do, I have this hole here. Last bag in. Do I like the shape? I do. Damn good. Okay, we'll cut it. Probably need to run and grab. I do. It's heavy. Ooh. So nice. Okay. Give myself a good long tail. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go grab my needle. Okay, this is the tapestry needle. It's pretty big. This one actually came with some balloons. I really like the metal ones. They're sold right with the crochet hooks and the needles and like the knitting needles and such. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through and sew it together. And I think what happens if you go through each one, I'm going to try it this way first. If I don't like it, I'll just undo it all, right? But I think if I'm doing it this way, then I can go through each of these and then I can just pull it. And then it will be uniform and I'll have like a nice kind of closure, a hole in the bottom, something like that. So we'll see. See if it works. I think it will. I think if my memory serves correct, after looping through all of these, I think this is a whip stitching through all of these. And, okay, ready? Here's the moment of truth. Cool. Now I got a nice tight circle. Ta-da! Now, with my nice tight circle, pretty cool. I can weave in and out. The magic number is 3. Can weave in and out 3 times. I'm doing a few more because I understand how rough the weather can be on a project. Okay, so that's closing it up, so that should hold. Now this one is tying in my end. I want to tie in my ends so that way the whole thing doesn't unravel. Okay, and then I can just snip it right off the base of the project, and I'm good to go forever and ever. Kitty! Alright, I think we are a success. This is a success. Looks like a hornet's nest. Okay. How did I tell myself how to do the last little bit? Okay, using 4 strands of yarn. Do I mean literally 4 strands of yarn? Oh my god. Okay. Let's do this much. 1, 2. Alright, that's about 4. through the first row of stitches and pull tight, closing the top of the nest. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that ties the top. Let's make it dangle a little more. There we go. I like this. Okie dokie. And we have a loop. And we have it looped. Maybe it should be... Oh, I did it around. That's still like around though. Yeah. We have a hornet's nest, everybody. A wasp nest. Did it. Did it. Finished it on screen. Yes. Didn't take that long. Good job. Okay. I'm going to do the exact same yarn, the exact same thing, but I'm going to try my joining my rows differently this time and see how it goes. Cool. Kitty. This is great. One done. I'm gonna have wasp nests all over my house. It's gonna look so crazy. Woo! So, should we wrap up some yarn? Cat's here too. I don't know if you've seen him here the whole time. He's hanging out. Hi, Cat. It's a little hot. I think I'm gonna turn. What happens when I turn? It gets so much darker. It ain't nighttime. Look at this. It's so great. Alright, turn it back on. This light is just so hot, is all. I know I have the ring light, but it's not quite the same. I was gonna roll some yarn, but I think I'm okay. When I start this hornet's nest though, I have to like think and count, so I don't want to just do that all on camera. I did make this. This is what's been holding my bags. Oh. I don't know why I did red and brown. That's a really weird combination. But I got two of these bad boys, and it's got a nice hole in the bottom, so you can just pull them out. Thinking of everything. Phil never uses that. He always pulls from the top. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going on. I'm gonna start another hornet's nest. Okay, bye. Have a great day.